Good, happy Thursday morning, May 6th, 2021. I'm Riley King, and thank you for joining us for this morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Thursday morning, so let's begin. First up, federal judge rules CDC had no authority to extend eviction moratorium. With decision under appeal, officials say rental help available. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9, Kristen Carosa.
Summit Packaging Systems is hiring for all shifts. Summit knows stability, security, and growth are extremely valuable. You'll develop skills to succeed and earn steady income and benefits. Apply online at summitpackagingsystems.com/careers today.
New Hampshire's eviction moratorium expired last year, but the one issued by the CDC was extended, set to expire at the end of June, but now that's in jeopardy.
A federal judge in Alabama ruled that the eviction moratorium was beyond the authority of the CDC.
The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, the CDC, and the Department of Justice is now appealing, fighting to keep it in place until next month.
So the big question is, when will the moratorium in fact be withdrawn?
In the meantime, renters at risk for eviction due to the pandemic should be applying for emergency rental assistance.
The rental assistance money is there now. That money can be applied for now. That money should be applied for now.
There is a very good possibility that they can solve this problem before the moratorium is finally lifted.
Federal assistance can be applied for through the 5 community action programs in the state.
Right now, New Hampshire has, in the recent allocation of monies from the federal government, $200 million for our state for rental assistance.
Renters are also getting help with utilities.
We've had several already that have received all their back rent and 3 months of future rent. Everybody needs to be applying for that assistance because there's plenty of money to go around.
Renters can apply for that assistance online. They can also call 211. Reporting in Manchester, Kristen Carosa, WMUR News.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. New Hampshire couple viciously beaten near bus stop while on Florida vacation. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Summit Packaging Systems is hiring for all shifts. Summit knows stability, security, and growth are extremely valuable. You'll develop skills to succeed and earn steady income and benefits. Apply online at summitpackagingsystems.com/careers today.
Florida man is facing charges tonight after he allegedly attacked a New Hampshire couple visiting Miami Beach. Police say 36-year-old Michael Albert was arrested last night. Joshua Clarkson and Angela Dill say they were walking down a street when a man randomly attacked them last Friday.
I've been all over the world. I've been to Thailand, Qatar, Belize, Paraguay, Brazil, Argentina, all the cities, and that was the scariest thing I've ever dealt with.
Dill and Clarkson were treated at a Florida hospital and have returned to New Hampshire. Police have not said what may have motivated the attack.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Mask rules vary in New Hampshire between communities and businesses. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Summit Packaging Systems is hiring for all shifts. Summit knows stability, security, and growth are extremely valuable. You'll develop skills to succeed and earn steady income and benefits. Apply online at summitpackagingsystems.com/careers today.
When it comes to mask wearing in New Hampshire, one size does not fit all. Most communities don't have a mandate, but many individual businesses, including big retailers like Hannaford, still do. The key is to watch for signs. And in 14 cities and towns like Nashua, masking up is still the rule.
So our mask mandate is still in place in businesses, in municipal spaces. People really should consider making sure that they have their masks on when they're in the company of individuals that they are not aware of what their status is or who are not fully vaccinated.
In Portsmouth, masks are required through June 30th, including at the state liquor stores in town. But rules differ there statewide. A Liquor Commission spokesperson says employees and customers are only required to wear masks and follow local guidelines in outlets where the community has a mandate. That's Concord, Nashua, Keene, Portsmouth, Lebanon, Plymouth, Berlin, Manchester, New London, and Gorham. The majority of state offices are in Concord, where there's an ordinance for retail establishments. One state office says staff returning next week will be asked to wear a mask when not at their desk or able to social distance. When in doubt,
go in with the mask, right? And so that way you're not breaking any of the policies. You're also protecting yourself. You're protecting others as well.
We've asked the state's Department of Health and Human Services what its mask-wearing policy will be for employees and visitors. We're waiting to hear back. We're live in Portsmouth. Jennifer Crompton, WMUR News.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. One more Granite Stater dies of COVID-19 as cases continue to fall. Attorney General seeks documents from County Attorney's Office after suspect's release. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Summit Packaging Systems is hiring for all shifts. Summit knows stability, security, and growth are extremely valuable. You'll develop skills to succeed and earn steady income and benefits. Apply online at summitpackagingsystems.com/careers today.
Police say the attack allegedly happened here at the Valley Street Cemetery 2 days after a Murray Deal was released from Hillsborough County Jail. News 9 Investigates obtained hundreds of pages of court documents about Deal that illustrate a man who was often homeless after leaving home at age 15. Records show Deal sought mental health treatment on at least 2 occasions at the Mental Health Center for Greater Manchester, showing signs of psychosis. Certified psychiatrists evaluated Deal on a number of occasions for the court, documenting a history of hallucination, suicidal and homicidal thoughts. Schizophrenia and psychosis were the findings in one evaluation. In 2020, Deal's public defender told the court Deal spent a year in jail with 0 mental health treatment. In September of last year, 8 months ago, New Hampshire Hospital had an available bed for a Murray Deal to get treatment. Records state he could not be located. In January 2021, a court order found evidence of dangerousness and ordered Deal held for 90 days so the state could pursue involuntary commitment compliance. But the 90 days ran out before the county attorney's office could secure a certified psychiatrist to evaluate Deal. So by law, he was released just days before the alleged sexual assault at the cemetery. The Attorney General wants a list of Hillsborough County defendants currently waiting for psychiatric evaluations and how many days are left on their holds. The AG also wants a copy of the procedure that is implemented to ensure this doesn't happen again. Reporting live, Amy Cavino, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. a Trump visit on the horizon. Lindusky says return to New Hampshire under decision. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Their reviews, our reviews.
I'm so happy.
Find out what we're all about at adamvroofing.com.
The president has such an affinity to this great state of New Hampshire. It was the state that he first won in the presidential primary in 2015, 2016, and I guess it was February of 2016. I think you're going to see Donald Trump back up here in New Hampshire soon. I can tell you that I've had some lengthy conversations with him over the last 2 days, and he is getting ready and excited to get back on the trail to bring his message directly to the American people again.
So you're predicting that he will be here sometime this year? Early?
I sure hope so, John. Very selfishly, I'd love to have him back here in Wyndham and in Manchester and in so many other places.
Right.
I think we live in the greatest state in the country, and we're so fortunate to have a small government that doesn't be pejorative against us, and no taxes on our income and on a sales tax. And so, we're really a model. And so I want to see the president come back up here and talk about how the federal government has really done a disservice to our people of New Hampshire, particularly on the issue of immigration, so many other issues that he fought for over the 4 years that he was in office.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. An inside look at India's COVID-19 crisis as oxygen runs short. Let's take a listen to that video from CBS News.
And we want to take you now to India, where conditions keep getting worse. Nearly half of all of the new cases reported worldwide last week were in India, as well as a quarter of the world's deaths. CBS's Chris Livesay reports tonight from New Delhi.
The funeral pyres now burn 24/7, not in a proper crematorium. There's no more room, but in the parking lot. With COVID claiming victims at record speed, the pandemic's global epicenter is ablaze in such misery. Dipender Singh lays his mother to rest.
Can you think of one word that encapsulates how you feel right now?
Blank. I'm blank right now. I don't have anything left right now in me.
Perhaps nowhere else is India's COVID catastrophe more visible and more palpable than here, with 120 people dying every hour across the country.
This in a country already gasping for breath, with oxygen in short supply. Despite the U.S. and other countries sending aid, Indians remain desperate for signs of improvement. This man says he's been waiting in line for oxygen for 9 hours. Overnight, India's death toll rose by a record 3,780 as the country posted its 14th straight day of more than 300,000 new cases. Yet experts worry the real numbers could be as much as 5, even 10 times higher.
And today, India's Supreme Court ordered the government to come up with a plan in the next 24 hours to meet New Delhi's oxygen needs as the contagion and the carnage show no sign of slowing. Nora?
Chris Livesay, thank you.
Okay, and that is it for this morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and see you back here later on today with more news coverage. Goodbye, everyone.